EJ, we were just saying Jesus couldn't have written it any better. You know, when we were in that valley, we were trying to praise his name the best we can, and now that we're on the peak of the mountain, we're still trying to praise his name. And so we just hope that, you know, our story, you know, people can try to be inspired by it, because we were inspired by so many people that were just with us along the way. Lalo na yung mga Lasalians talaga, sila talaga yung nagbo-boost sa amin yung buong season. Lalo na sa mga times na sobrang nasa baba talaga kami, sila talaga yung nag-uplift sa amin, and they really also prayed for us so much, which is napakamalaking bagay yun sa amin. Sila Father Jonathan of Quiapo Church, just very just so much positivity from them. That's why we were able to go all the way.
Mike, talk about your monster game 3, 25 and 18 for you. Just your thought about your game.
Yeah, our coaches and players just put so much confidence into me, you know, since that game 2, and the community is also, and I just want to shout out to Coach Topex and the whole coaching staff, because yung game plan talaga nila sobrang maganda. Kahit ako, like when they were explaining it in our practice yesterday, I just felt the air change for some reason. I was like, wow, like I can really visualize, you know, us doing this. And the first time I think we ever used 3 bigs, and so I may be the one that looked good, but it was Pablo just sacrificing his body, sacrificing his points to seal his man, and Mason sacrificing his 3 points just to give me those assists. And so I may be the one that looks good, but I'm just a product of, first of course, sila coach, and then lalo na si Coach Joe. Grabe talaga. He's one of the most hardest workers I've ever seen. Coach Joe, you know, he's our skills coach, and he really helped develop that hook shot years and years, and he never lost faith in me. And you know, he's really also just always been the one that really encouraged. He sends us daily devotionals, daily Bible verses. I remember just being with him, and he talk about Motor Mike. He's Motor Joe. That's what we call him, Motor Joe. Shout out to Coach Joe.
Mike, what's next for you after this?
The first thing, you know, I'm gonna go overseas, back to US, and have some hot cocoa with my family. Shout out to Kuya Ben. He's been the one handling all that. I'm really just, you know, I'm just so blessed to have those Kuyas, you know, Kuya Zayn, Kuya Ben. Of course, my parents, they really, you know, let me just really focus here in the championship and in the finals. And so I just gotta pray as much as I can, whatever God has for me, you know, whether it be a PBA or, you know, hopefully God willing. And so just try my best to really just put my faith in God and see where He takes me.
Mike, could you just talk about how the past 5 years of DLSU shaped you into the person and into the player you are today? Sabi mo sa akin, nandito mo na your purpose.
Yes. I just want to repeat that if I can. You know, it was here in the Philippines, here in LaSalle, that I found my purpose in life, which is to use my platform, use every ounce of my talent, whatever it may be, to try to bring people closer to God. Of course, there's so many times, especially this season, where I haven't been perfect, but I think that it's just God using me to say, hey, I'm not perfect, but I know someone who is, and that someone is Jesus Christ, and that's the reason I'm alive. That's the reason why I'm here, is because of Him. And that's why I'm just so sorry if medyo minsan parang sirang plaka when I talk about my faith, but it's just so much power in Jesus' name, because He lifted me when I was just so depressed and so many dark storms. And I know there's people out there who are going through the similar dark storms, who show up every day and just put on a face and put on a smile, but deep down they're really hurting, and the one who can really save you is Jesus. And you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to pay $100,000. You don't have to do nothing, to go nothing. He's always there. You can always access His love, and that's why I'm just so proud, and not proud, but I'm so passionate about sharing the faith, because that's what saved my life.
Mike, not a lot of players get to end their UAAP career as a champion, but you did. Just how blessed is this moment for you?
Such a blessing. You know, I came in, I just remember the first thing that was in my mind was season 84. I saw sila Balti, sila Kurt Lohari, yung mga seniors ko noon sila. And I just remember, you know, their faces, their pain that they had, you know, when they were seniors, we weren't able to actually get into the Final Four. And you know, all throughout my years, as I kind of shifted to being that senior, I saw, you know, my rookies sila Gillian Kines, sila, you know, Gian Gomez, sila Brian Dabbs, I mean, there's so many that they were whispering to me, they were praying to us the whole game that Kuya Mike, this is for you, this is for you. I'm like, di pa din ako sanay sa Kuya Mike eh. I don't know why, but just, you know, from not making the Final Four to making the Final Four to being a champion, and then to losing the finals, and now to winning it finally. You know, God couldn't have created a better story. I'm just so happy that He used me as His servant. You know, and hopefully, you know, someone asked me this earlier. You know, how do you want to be remembered? My name, Michael Phillips, means nothing. The one that really matters is the name of Jesus Christ. He only elevated my name and our name so that I may elevate His name even higher. When all the dust is settled, when everything is said and done, Jesus Christ is going to be the one who really won, and He's the salvation. That's right. Jesus is a champion. Jesus is the answer to anxiety, the answer to addiction, the answer to all the dark storm, all the depression. And so if there's one thing you want to remember about me, Jesus. I hope, because, sorry, last thing. It's crazy. I had a dream about like this same moment. But if I only want to be remembered as an arrow, right, because we're Green Archers, I want to be remembered as an arrow that points up to God. Don't focus on the arrow, focus on where it's pointing to. If there are kids out there that look up to me, I tell them one thing: look up even higher. Don't look up to me, look up to Jesus Christ. He's the one that you should look up to. I'm not your idol. Jesus Christ is He loves you so much. He wants to have a relationship with you. So sorry, I think your guys' hands are getting are getting tired. Sorry, I mentioned my dog, but yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. Okay.